around, you know. Say word. Only fans, real estate, talking in fashion, let them know what's happening. Say word. On and off the court, in the field with the sports, let them know what's up. Say word. The conversation is active, from movies to action, it's the main attraction.
Yo, another episode of the world's fastest, largest growing podcast. We back in Atlanta, Georgia right now. I got one of the dopest female MCs on the check-in. She looking real icy.
Hey.
Big Snow on the check-in. How you feeling today?
I'm good. It's nice to be here.
Man, appreciate y'all coming through. Much respect. I know y'all just came from South by Southwest, so I know y'all been busy. Man, but we rocking with you, man. How's everything?
Everything's been good. I just got off tour. I'm going right back on it.
Man, talk that sound. That's
I'm headed to New York.
Nah, that's what I like to talk about. Let's talk about that real fast. Tour, traveling. How you like this life?
I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. I like being in different, sceneries and meeting all kinds of different dope artists and people. And if you're not an artist, you do other things that are dope. It's good to see different things.
Where exactly are you from?
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval.
Say word.
Yeah.
That's where my ex is from.
But I'm based in Atlanta. I'm not from there. Yeah. I was born there. So it is my place.
Duval County.
Yeah, Duval County.
Was that 904?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, man. Okay, so was you raised in Jacksonville? Or you raised in
I raised out here in Georgia. I was in foster care, so it moved me around a lot. So I left Florida when I was 3 years old and came out to Georgia.
When you saying you was a foster care, how was that to come from that, going through certain things, and look at you now?
I mean, all I can say is, like, I put my faith in God, and God does miracles. That's all I can say. Like, I've been through some shit.
I could dig it. But you here and you rocking.
Yeah.
And honestly, you're a role model now.
I am.
How you feel about that?
I feel good.
Like, you like...
I'm cool as hell. I got nothing but real shit to say, real things to speak about. So it's like you can never get nothing fake from...
That's a fact.
Looking up to me anyway, so...
I want to take it from the beginning, though. It's hip-hop. We love what you stand for. We see the lyrical content. When did you even realize you wanted to even do something like this?
If I was in a place with foster care, when you don't have nobody and you get looked at like an outcast, you get looked at like, oh, you're the foster kid, you're a rebellious kid, you're a bad kid, you're this and that. It plants in your brain. So me, I'm stubborn. I was not gonna be what they said I was gonna be. I'm like, nah, I am a
Look at you now.
Right, look at me now. I just developed the artist in me more. I just got in line with that, got in tune with that, and just kept going.
So a young, let me just say a young Big Snow. What is a young Big Snow at the crib back in the day listening to? Like, who's some like the people you listened to growing up?
I listened to whatever came on. I never really knew who they was because being a foster care, you was closed off from the world. You don't know who the artists are. You don't know what they look like sometimes. You just hear what they sound like. So it's like, I'll hear something, I'll be like, oh, I've heard that before, but I didn't know that was that person. But somebody I did know was, Gunna. I liked how he's a melodic rapper, and that's something I do. I'm a rapper with melodies. So I listen to him a lot, Of course, everybody was listening to Lil Baby or Meg. She was hot back then, but I really wasn't listening to the music. I just thought she looked good, but it was mostly like Gunna, Lil Baby, and shit like that. Okay. And Chris Brown. Chris Brown was one of my favorites back then.
Okay. Who you want to work with right now? We here.
Chris Brown.
Chris already?
Yeah, I want to work with him. One thing about it is I taught myself. Well, fun fact is I taught myself how to dance before I even tried to keep going with the music. I was real young, just watching videos, and so I know how to be on beat. I'm a quick learner. I know how to.
So you got that flow.
Yeah, I got rhythm. I'm one of them with rhythm. Yeah. So.
Talk that talk. Yeah. What's something about you that most people don't know?
Ooh, my eyes change color. Like, it depends on...
For real?
Yeah, it depends on what I'm wearing.
Let me see. Right now?
Right now they're gray because I'm wearing gray.
You got the dopest eyes ever.
Since I'm wearing gray, I'm wearing...
Oh, snap.
They're gray.
You got some pretty ass eyes.
Thank you. In the sun, they turn like crystal, like really... like a bluish, grayish, clear color. Okay. And then in the water, they turn like blue. Or if I'm wearing blue.
Yo, that's
amazing.
And
then when I'm mad, my face turns really red, so you can see the blue in my eyes. So it's like.
But that's dope though.
Yeah.
Like your eyes, like that's like super super dope.
That's my superpower.
That's your superpower. I could dig.
People always tell me they like my eyes, but they can't look me in my eyes. I'm like, oh.
How do you feel about hip hop right now? And it's like a 2-part question, cause it seemed like the women are taking over hip hop. Listen, I don't want to say this. It's just me and you on the show right now, but it seemed like the women are taking over hip hop.
I could say it all goes back into sex sales. It's easy and it's hard for a woman in the industry. So of course people are gonna look at somebody and be like, oh, she look good, I'm gonna follow her. Or I'm gonna see what she sound like, or she actually might be like popping, like, and you might actually like it. So I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing that the women are taking over. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us are real, like all of us are artists, but there's some of us that got like real artistry in their like music. I speak about like things I've been through and just real shit, like shit you can like relate to. So, and pain music, one of my favorite things to do is make pain music. You don't see a lot of female artists making pain music.
I know. That's why I was looking forward to interviewing you, because I was doing my research, asking around, and people were saying like how you talk the realness. You know what I'm trying to say? And then like a lot of other female MCs, they kind of like one dimensional in a sense. No disrespect to them.
No, it's like I see it how you can only make music about what you know, and all I know is real shit. That makes sense. Yeah. All I know is how to be real, so you don't hear that coming from me. A lot of bitches know about shaking ass, and that's all they can rap about. So
that's a great statement. So Kodak Black stamped you.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Let's hold up. Yo, Nate, what's up, man? What y'all got going on over here, man? What y'all like? Y'all acting real humble. Y'all over here sitting over here planning to go get some fish and salmon later and lobster. Kodak Black, one of the best to do it, stamps you.
You wanna know how it happened?
I need to let me sit back. Let me get mine. How does this happen?
Okay, so I make a song. It's called On and On and On.
Okay.
And a lot of people like that song, and he just hit me up out of the blue one day, just singing my lyrics to my song. He was like,
hit you up?
He just hit me up out of nowhere. It was like on and on and on.
Wow.
And I was like,
this is Kodak Black we talking about.
Yeah. And he was like, dope. You gonna put me on the remix or what? I said, hey, you want to get on it? Fuck it. Wow.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. It does. Because we both from Florida, so it's that connection as well too. Because it's just that bond, I think. Because like he really was fucking with it. He ain't trying me on no like how artists be trying to female all the time.
They be trying to front. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Yeah, I get a lot of those. I ain't gonna cap.
Stop fronting.
A lot of people's favorite rappers be in my shit, and I just be like, let me get that song, like. So yeah, it's just the fact he came in. He was just strictly about that song. He liked it a lot, so I was like, yeah, he real one.
How do you how do you deal with being a young lady in this industry? Just overall, just dealing with dudes, dealing with I'm not a woman, but like. I got a few people be trying to holler at me sometime, but like being a woman, I know y'all go through hell sometimes.
I have to get on their level at the end of the day. Like, oh, so you look at me like a snack. I'm an artist.
Did you say a snack?
Yeah, listen. You look at me like you just want to eat, be alive. Like I'm here to work, and you trying to eat, and we're not eating. I'm trying to make a song. So I have to get on their level. I'm a little aggressive. I do wear, my baggy clothes, or I might wear some big pants or a big t-shirt or hoodie, and just like don't throw off that image. I don't want you looking at me. I want you to hear me. Okay. So it's like I just got to get on their level, a guy's level. At the end of the day, it's a dominated world. It's a dominated game. So I just got to get on their level. I got to be aggressive. I'm 5 foot tall. I got to act like I'm 7 foot. I know. Like
I know. I love your tattoos. The one on your neck. Hey. Yo, we gotta put the camera on that. That joint is amazing. Yeah. Is that like a turquoise blue?
It's a mixture between like 2-3 different blues. So
I love it. How many tattoos you got?
I lost count. I got one on my spine, the back of my neck, my arms, my whole leg, my foot. So
are you getting any more tattoos?
Of course. I'm not gonna go all over the board. Like I'm gonna keep this whole leg not touched. Okay. Like I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay.
I'm do some more on my other leg, do some on my arm, but I ain't gonna go crazy. I ain't touching my face. Like I want you to still see me, but I want you to see the other side, like just the art part. You know what I'm saying?
You rocking right now, though.
I'm branding myself right now.
No. You but you rocking right now. You got a super buzz. I gotta ask you this: how are you feeling about everything, though? And when I ask you this, like, are you just like, I can't believe this is happening? Or is it more like you knew this was going to happen? Like, I knew I was coming for y'all. I knew this was going to happen.
I knew I was coming for y'all.
Okay.
I knew it. If you would have asked me this like 2-3 years ago, I would have been like, oh my God. because I was already like almost to that, like getting that exposure. But then, you know, some things happen and you tend to just go through life. Life happens. So now I'm just like, I knew it. I put all my work into this. I put all my dedication in this. I put everything I have into this. So I just know, y'all better watch out for me. I'm coming.
Do you feel like you're the best woman MC out?
I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I'm
I
one
yes.
of the best. I'm the greatest.
I think you're
I'm
dope.
One of the greatest. One of the greatest.
I think you're dope. I was listening to stuff last night. I think you're super, super dope. I think you're
Thank
super,
you.
super, super talented. When I had told Nate, I was like, yo, man. I was like, yo, Nate, he's like, yeah, man. I was like, yo, she's official. What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I was like, we got to get on the joint, man. We coming to town. We got to get on the joint. And then I heard about the Kodak Black, and I heard you was in South by Southwest doing your thing.
Performed all week.
How was that? You tired?
Three shows a day. A day.
Are you tired?
I was, but I'm ready to go back on tour again. Like, I have so much energy. That's one thing about it. Like, I can keep going.
Okay.
And I got a hunger for this. Like, I will keep on and on and on. Like,
what is what do you prefer? You like performing more? You like performing, writing, or let me see.
my favorite thing is, because performing is still kind of new to me, but I like it. I enjoy it.
Okay.
But my favorite thing is writing and being in my own space and making my music.
So you like being in the crib writing?
Yeah, I be recording my own songs and
Okay.
I be writing.
All right.
I be in the garage with a blunt or two in my hand, just
putting it together.
yeah, getting to my thoughts.
And what still inspires you?
Me.
Just
Just
you?
seeing what I think about everything I went through every day. My mind is constantly racing. So me just knowing just what I've been through and just how old I went through things. I was young as hell going through these things, and it's like it inspires me to keep going, because I don't ever want to go back to that what I used to be in or around or just the environment I was in. So I just keep going for me.
Okay. How'd you get connected with Nate? He over there, but act like he ain't here.
It's actually funny. I dropped Oh No.
Okay.
I dropped the music video for it. I didn't put it out. I just put the video out on my page. He found me. He was like, yo,
A word?
this is hard. It's fuck.
She found me.
She found you?
No, he found me.
Say word. What's really going on?
I didn't recognize him or nothing.
What's really going on here?
He want to hit me up and be like, yo, you hard.
I'll tell you the story.
No, he found me. I didn't find him. He lying. He found me. I'm just the GOAT, so, you know, he found me.
Okay. So he recognized the talent though.
Yeah, he saw the talent and was like, yo, you ain't got nobody pushing you. I'm like, me?
He's a good guy though.
Yeah.
He's a good
He
guy.
is.
Do you like the industry? And I like asking people. I like asking people
it.
that question. I like
think-
asking people that question.
I like it only because the team that I have. You don't really, a lot of people that's in the industry don't have really a team they really fuck with. They have a team they can get them somewhere, but like there's a lot of trials and tribulations to that.
Yeah,
shit.
it's crazy
There's a
out
whole lot
here.
of shit in that. I just like my team. If I didn't have my team, I feel like I would still be like, I don't trust nobody. I'm gonna just keep making my little music videos and say fuck it. But
We're going to take a brief break. Thank today's sponsor, Culture Lab, Atlanta's #1 podcast studio, located in the heart of Atlanta. Culture Lab is the go-to destination for podcasters looking to create high-quality content. Whether you're a seasoned podcaster or just getting started, Culture Lab has everything you need to bring your podcast to life. Word. All right, we back. I got my guy Nate the Great on the show. My guy, what's word, man?
What's the word, man? It's been
New
a
York,
minute.
New York in the building, man.
We outside. We link up. You know how it goes.
You already know what it is.
We
man.
link up. It's
Respect.
different. It's
Respect,
special.
man. You know we got to give you your flowers, man.
Appreciate
We see what you're doing out here, man. Much respect. But let's cut to the chase. How'd y'all link up?
Yeah, let me tell you the truth. The
There we go.
real
look,
version of this.
I told the
See,
truth.
when they
He
start
found
cutting you
me.
off, they don't let you tell your side. You already know. Nah, but it went both ways, kind of, because I run a lot of promotional algorithms on my page that reaches thousands of pages.
Okay.
And it end up just crossing with her page.
Okay.
So then she just looked back at my page, and my page liked some post of hers.
Okay.
Not me, but my page.
Your
based
page.
on
Whatever.
this system I use to promote my page.
Okay.
It hit her page. Then she came and started hitting my page, the real her.
Okay.
Then I looked and said, "Oh, who's this?" So you see, I don't know who found who. And then
Your
I
page
said,
found me.
Then I said, "Yo, you dope." You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at what I seen was a star instantly, but I needed to see the story behind it. I needed to know who was pushing it, who was moving it. And she told me her story. She said, "Yeah, I was in a situation with another label, but I haven't been really moving in the last 2 years." And then I did see that she shot a couple of videos like within months of me seeing her. So I respected that initiative that she'd been taking on her own, being on her own.
She holding it down.
Yeah, just still trying on her own, not knowing how to do it, just trying. So I straight told her, I said, listen, I got a couple things that I could just involve you in, like events, just on the event side. I said, Revolt Music Festival's coming up. I'll bring you out there. I'll send you on a couple of podcast interviews. I just need you to show up. If you show up, we could talk about working. Okay. Let me just see if you're going to come outside. And she was like, yo, tell me the address, I'm there. She showed up every time.
Let me ask you this, though. You being a manager, like, what entails with that? And, like, I ask questions like this because I always want to get it from the artist side and the manager side. Like, just, like, the basic stuff and how difficult it is, but you got to, like, deal with, like, certain, like, clients and everything. Yeah. She's dope, but you know how it is. Sometimes you be like, yo, this is crazy dealing with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can you speak about that?
Absolutely. See, I was the artist first. You know, when last time we sat down, I was just doing music for myself. So this management side is new, but I got a lot of friends that's managers. So I hear the horror stories and how artists, they don't want to listen. They lazy. They expect you to do everything for them. So when it comes to being a manager, I think it's really a give and take. You got to find a balance between what you think makes sense and the artist's comfort in doing things. And then it's also learning from each other. If you can't find an in-between, it's going to be push and pull. Outside of that, it's going to cost money. It's going to cost time. Whatever you got on your plate, triple that time-wise, because the artist is still a person. So you're going to have to deal with some of their personal life. It's just a lot more than what you may see from the outside that goes into it. But if you have a love for the person, you start to just ride for them as a person. It don't even matter what happens. Like, if she stopped doing music today and say, Nate, I want to go become a doctor, I'm probably going to be like, all right, let me show you how
I can dig that.
On your school schedule.
Yeah.
Your homework.
That's a fact.
You build a bond with them. Oh, yeah.
And how important is that to, like, I always tell people all the time, like, even with us, is like, when you're doing business with people, honestly, what happens is you kind of want to become personal with them because y'all spending time with each other.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Like, you're going on tours, you're hanging out with people, you know, trying to say, you being a guy, do you have a sense of protection with her a lot of times because you're a man?
Yes.
Like, nah, y'all ain't doing it. We ain't doing it like that. I don't like the way that's, like, moving. Can you sense that?
We be peeling niggas off of her.
Can you sense it though?
All the time.
Like, now you like, yo, I don't know about them. They sound like they make sense, but
all the time.
The energy is kind of weird.
All the time, because she young, she 20.
Yeah.
I got a 19-year-old son.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a big brother or like a father figure sometimes.
Yeah.
She'll be telling
Brother.
I could see dudes across the room staring, right? Pull up, start spitting game. And they be gassing her. Sometimes she thinks she the one that got all the game, but I promise you.
You think you got all the game?
I do.
I
I let motherfuckers think they run a game. I'm like, oh, cute. Yeah, I know what's up.
I've seen her like bozos and dudes who's coming next to her because it's her motion. And sometimes I tell her straight up like, yo, watch out for him. Like,
son don't have a different type of time.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hate, never trying to hate on them, but I gotta protect her at all times.
He's very protective though.
Okay.
He knows from a guy's perspective. And I know, like, just from what I've been through with guys coming at me. So it's like we both know, but he knows more. So I listen. You know what I'm saying?
Would you date somebody in the industry?
Hell no.
Damn, you said that so fast.
Hell
you wouldn't
no.
date. So
I like men that got something going for themselves, but I can't. I'm not dating no rapper. I'm just not.
Wow.
I'm the rapper in this relationship. I'm the artist. You could do something else. You could be a creative director maybe, or you could just be like a doctor or some shit, but you just gotta have like common sense, you know what I'm saying, and your own motion. Like, don't rely on me bringing the bread into the family, like, or to the situation.
So who's your Hollywood crush?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I got no crushes. I promise you, I ain't got no crushes.
For real, say word.
Nobody. I promise you, I ain't got no.
Wow,
crushes.
I never heard anybody say that.
I'm everybody's crush, so it's like I don't got no time to crush.
You don't got no. It's nobody in the industry you ever like. No, wow.
When I was younger, I used to be.
Here we go. This is what I'm looking. See,
this
when I was in the little group on, so of course I had my little crush.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then I met him in person. I was like,
don't say his name then. Don't say it. If you about to.
No,
hold up. You just said.
No, that's my dog. No, that's my dog.
Listen,
that's my dog. For what? That's my dog. We cool.
Wait, do we know him?
Of course, everybody probably knows him.
Music-wise, probably.
And you met him? He was a bozo?
He was not a bozo.
Okay, I didn't say that.
That's why I was like, you know.
I just saw how easy it was to get around him, and I wasn't even who I was yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just easy to get around him. He was my dog at the time. I was like, oh, it's easy to come around him. I could just hit him up anytime, just be around him in the game. So, like, I used to listen to him all the time. One of my favorite songs was...
Don't say the name of the song.
She's about to say it. Come on, Nate. She wanted to.
I know how this goes.
I'm
He
just
gonna
say,
feel
look,
away.
No, he not. No, he
He's basically saying how he was somebody and
Yeah,
he's not.
no, he is
He's not gonna feel no type of way.
Just, you don't need to mention
I'm not gonna say it
because it's
Listen,
going.
Jit, I'm not saying it, Jit.
Oh man, shit! Don't do it.
He gonna feel.
Okay, tell the story. My bad.
I'm gonna tell the story. You just cut me off. I'm not gonna say nothing. He just don't believe me.
You funny, man.
Cause
she almost said that song name. I'm like, yo, chill.
I was gonna say one of my favorite songs. I used to just listen to it every day by him. I wasn't gonna say the name. He be jumping to conclusions.
Yo, chill. I gotta make.
He trying to protect you.
But no, he was cool. It's just I just saw what it was, and I'm just like, I'm good on like rappers for real. I just see what they do. I know what I be doing as a rapper, so it's like, you just gotta have something going on with your life.
That's like an interesting answer though. I ain't think you was even gonna. I thought you was gonna say this person.
Fuck no.
Like, so you just want a regular guy?
He don't gotta be regular, but just not no artist.
No. So he could be behind the scenes, executive.
Behind the scenes are kind of sneaky too. That's all I gotta say.
So what, A&R?
They just got it. It really depends on the person.
Okay.
It just depends on them. But so far, I ain't got no eyes on nobody.
Wow.
I'm strictly about my business anyway. Like,
so you focus.
I don't even look for that in the industry. I look for, we gonna do a song? Bet, let's do it.
Okay.
And if we're not, cool.
Okay.
I'm not interested in you though.
So we here. Let everybody know. We on Say Word Podcast. Let them know what y'all got coming out new, where they can follow. Everybody know who this man is. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know where they can follow you and everything.
Yeah, you can follow me at The Real Mia Snow. You can follow me on all platforms under Mia Snow. Yeah, and I got an album coming out. Hopefully I get to drop it before my birthday. You know,
what's the name of the album?
Cold Summers.
Ooh, I like that. Who came up with that?
It was actually, Nate.
Collectively.
He
had a bunch of ideas.
I like that.
He told me to pick between
Big Snow, Cold Summers. Ooh,
I was like, Cold Summers.
I'm feeling that. I like that. That's a great title. Anything else I want to say to the world?
Well, hey, just keep going. That's all I got to say to everybody.
My God.
I'm going to let her sign off. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. The Say Word Podcast. Subscribe, like, share, and make sure y'all stay tuned and tap in. We up out of here.
The fastest growing podcast up in the world right now, you know. Say word. OnlyFans, real estate, talking in fashion, let them know what's happening.